A day at the ballpark, a night at the theater, and a morning race. All treasured experiences we can't really do right now. But when something can't be done, that's when innovation happens, and that's exactly what happened with our next guest. So welcome to the show, Chris Gkikas, who designed a virtual scavenger hunt that's happening here in Tampa Bay and in other parts of the country, so we can exercise and explore something new. Chris, welcome to the show. We're glad you're here.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, of course, as I take my sip of coffee, can you tell us a little bit about Northline Navigation and how it got started, Chris?
Sure. So Northline Navigation came about a few years ago. I started an orienteering club here in Asheville, North Carolina, where we live. And it really took off with a lot of interest with trail runners and hikers. And then COVID-19 happened. And the way an orienteering meet used to look is I would trundle around in the woods with a bunch of orange flags and timing devices, and people would gather, and we would have a great time where people would get their maps and compass and try and find these orange flags in the woods. Well, we can't really do that anymore with gatherings. So I swiveled the concept to a pseudo-virtual style that we like to call asynchronous racing that does not include any gatherings. So basically, instead of getting together in person, we get together using the same paper map and a magnetic compass as usual, but we deliver the course without checkpoints, with no flags. You basically use the map to go to a feature, which is like the intersection of two trails or the northwest corner of a particular building. And when you get there, the phone that's running with a smartphone app in your pocket that senses your GPS position, it rings when you get to that place. So it's as if you're looking for an object that doesn't exist, but the GPS bubble that you step into is aware, and it plays this snazzy little tune. It keeps your score so that it shows you which points you've reached, and it also tracks your route, much like a Map My Run or a Strava type of app, so that afterwards you can upload it to your route sharing, mileage tracking website, whatever you happen to use. And we also collect everyone's routes afterwards to put on something called a LiveLox replay, which is your map, but everyone is a tiny little dot that scurries around as if everyone had started at the same time. And I know there's a lot of information. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself on some of these things, but it's a way to get together and participate in the same experience in the same place, but not all at the same time.
You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like The Amazing Race, and that's one of my favorite shows here on CBS. And so I love that we can kind of, do it in our own backyard. So, okay, let me give everyone the details. It is called Pop-Up Invisible Scavenger Hunt Run. It's happening here in Tampa. And here's the cool thing. You have a 3-week kind of window. Now, it already started, but to do it and complete it. So it doesn't have to be in one single day. Everyone doesn't have to do it in the same day. We so appreciate you joining us, Chris. He said this was his first morning show interview, so that's why I referenced coffee at the beginning. Chris, we appreciate it. Take care. Yeah, here we go.
Thanks, guys.
Got it. Hey, let me give everyone some more information about how they can join this fun scavenger hunt. All you need is a map and an app. So you can get more information by going to northlinenavigation.com. And tickets are available for the downtown Tampa scavenger hunt. So all you have to do is search Northline Navigation on Facebook and click on events. And there you go.